Can any of us here be as cool as Tracy Moore? Was a conversation we were just having.
Literally, we're having that.
During that promo you saw, the answer is no. Never.
She's amazing.
Amazing. Shout out Tracy.
An icon.
Faiza, Steph, Don Chubay, Sid Xero here with you. Getting close to wrapping up this Thursday edition, but a couple things we want to put on the table for you because we found them interesting. A study on sharing. Does everyone on the couch like to share?
No. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
I haven't even finished the specifics.
Sorry. No to sharing.
No sharing.
But finish your sentence.
Faiza, no sharing for Faiza.
Doesn't share.
There was a study about the type of sharing that people like to do or don't like to do. So let's go through all of them first, and then we'll go around the room and get opinions. 1 in 3 people don't think the bill should be split evenly if the meals didn't cost the same. 2 in 3 don't like sharing food with their partner. 2 in 3 will not eat out with friends if asked to share food. 1 in 4 will share personal information like passwords and...
Really? Sorry about that. That was internal.
No, we all heard it. Text messages and passwords. 1 in 2 share clothes and money with their partner. Faiza Mean, and you can take 4 minutes here if you want, it sounds like. What do you have an issue with there? Like, what's a hard no on that list?
Probably text messages. Like, I would never give anybody any of my passwords. First of all, I have a work phone and I have a personal phone. For work purposes, none of that information will ever go out. My personal phone, same thing. None of that information will ever go out. I'm not into sharing that. People share private things with me in text messages and DMs and stuff, and that's not going anywhere. You can tell me anything you want. It's not going anywhere ever. The vault. Feel free to tell me everything. And I don't like the just splitting the bill when you're out to dinner and stuff, because sometimes if we're doing that, I feel bad for the person because maybe my thing costs more money, and so it just makes me a little bit uncomfortable. The whole bill situation just makes me uncomfortable. Give everybody a bill. Bill everybody.
That's mine.
Everybody.
That's mine for sure. When did we get to this place? When did we get here? I remember when I would go out to eat where I would pay for my meal and my drinks, and the person I'm with would pay for theirs. Or if I'm just covering it all, or they're covering it all. But like the splitting in half, just like down the middle, I don't like it. Because what if I want dessert? What if I want 2 drinks?
Right.
What if I want an appetizer? And then now I feel bad. And I don't like it.
Somebody
or
takes
what
out
if
a
they do
calculator?
it, and all I came and I got was like a grilled cheese, and you got like a steak.
Calculator? This is 1988.
And if you're buying, though, you pre-establish that. You'll say, hey, I would like to take you out. Right? Yeah, I mean, I have no problem splitting the bill as long as we establish that right out of the gate. And then for the most part, I mean, now it's so simple to go individual. Otherwise, I share everything. Like with my husband, I'm not giving you my password, but my husband knows my password.
And I didn't ask for the record at home.
I asked for yours.
We have boundaries.
I asked for yours.
Dawn's amazing.
Where's your bank card? What's your PIN?
I wouldn't trust me either. I don't share food often. Like when I'll tell a story. So at Sportsnet, it became a thing because the cafeteria at Sportsnet was amazing. We gotta get one of those in here. The cafeteria in and around Sportsnet, not far from us here in downtown Toronto.
Radio Cafe?
Yes.
Kidding me?
It's beautiful.
Shut up, Norm. And it was just perfect because we have a meeting before Tim McAuliffe and I did a show like 11 or noon or whatever it was, but like it was lunch. It was bang on. And the caf was just a Canada's wonderland of whatever you want. Now, I had a big French fry moment in my life, to no one's surprise. And my thing is, if you're gonna ask for a fry, ask for a fry. I'll give you a fry. If you get handsy with me, if you start to dip, I dip, we dip.
We all dip together.
I get very ornery. Very ornery. Keep your disgusting hand out of my fries unless you ask. Because if you ask, no problem. You can go in, have 2, have 3. There's so many fries for all of us. That's where
Why don't you just give it to them? Why don't you just...
No, I'm eating my lunch. What am I supposed to scope out everyone who wants a fry?
I don't like people's hands in my business.
I don't like people's hands in my business.
I'd give you some.
Just ask, but if you ask, I'm fine with it.
I used to work with a guy. This is way back when I used to waitress at Earl's, and we'd all kind of sit around and have dinner together. I think he worked in the kitchen or whatever, and we would all be sitting there, and if someone went and grabbed a fry, not only did he get ornery, he literally would take his plate and throw it out. He did not believe ever in sharing. Like he
That's
was
excessive.
that dramatic
That's excessive.
about it. More than territorial. He literally could not handle touching anything on his plate if someone else touched
They
it.
never did it again. No.
I bet they wouldn't.
I'm really all about sharing. I have no problem sharing food. Like I'll come to my desk. You can
The
have
Edmonton, this is the Edmonton Earls?
Yes, the original.
The original
I was one
Earls.
of the original Earls girls. That's where you.
Really?
Yes. Like
That was
the
a
original.
busy spot.
Yes.
That
it
was a busy spot.
Yes.
All right, so listen, we all have our things. We like to share some things, others we don't. And don't get grabby with the food. Ask. You ever ask me? No problem. You can have it. Although right
steal
now,
it.
everything on my desk, don't touch.
I can borrow your blazer though, right? Because we can share clothes.
You can share
No
clothes,
problem.
yes. You can share clothes. We're going to wrap up this Thursday edition of BT after this. Stay with us. We'll share more things after the break. But the bill thing is super easy.
I mean, it is.
It is the easiest thing.